You
Turbo.
raise your voice?
I raise my voice a little
Really?
bit. That's not my character.
That doesn't look like you.
No, it's not.
I cannot picture you yelling at
Not
a girl.
like yelling,
Shut
but
up!
I kind of raise my voice a little bit, like.
Like what? What
Just
would you
like-
say?
Hey, I told you that I'm busy, motherfucker.
She's not that into you, no, I don't know why, but she's not that into you.
What up, it's your boy Jay Valentino. This is another fun-filled episode of She's Not That Into You with superstar guest right here. She is a publicist. She is a hustler. She is a wonderful mother. She is the amazing Patty Torres.
Hey, thank you
Okay.
for having me.
First of all, don't kill me. This is the second time we have her on the show because the first time we accidentally deleted my footage on the episode.
Yes.
But I feel like everything happens for a reason. I feel like there's more energy now. Last
Yeah.
time, even though she was a little dehydrated from the night before, she still brought the energy.
right? And I was like, I think it was your comment about, oh, eres la única que tiene cuerpo real que vino.
All right. And you know what? Do you ever even get still now, even though you look natural, do you still get shit on social media?
Oh yeah, people think
Eres
that I have a
plástica.
BBL for some reason.
Well, it looks like kind of
Well,
does.
my grandma gave that to me. My grandma from my dad's side.
Okay,
So I was blessed.
We're gonna post a picture right here of her to show you guys what she looks like.
I'm like, no, I'm just kidding.
Unless you guys wanted to stand up. All right, they want you to stand up. We're gonna post a picture right here of what she looks like. You guys tell me in the comments, does she have a BBL? Does it look like she have a
No, you
BBL?
got-
Or
Jay.
does it look natural? I think it's homegrown.
But the guys say that they know when they smack it. They know. So I asked before. I asked because I hang out with a lot of men, and I'm like, how do you know when an ass is real or not? And
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, when you smack it, if it moves and jiggles good, like it's a real ass. And when it's plastic, it says that shit'll move. The guys tell me.
Well, I'm gonna
You know?
say what my engineer is thinking. He wants to smack it, and it was his birthday yesterday. So, Cubs, Anthony, today's your lucky day. Let's just happening the rojos. He's getting red.
Anthony's like, I didn't want to have that type of relationship with Patty.
No, actually, he loves grown women, and he just turned 25, so he's way more grown now. He's 2000s baby.
Hey, there's everything. You like them young, and some guys like them a little more mature, right?
Yes.
There's a little bit for everything.
And back to the dating world. Speaking of liking them young, liking them older, what's your preference in men, younger or older? Because I know a lot of young guys sliding your DMs. For
Yes,
sure.
actually, they do. They do. And I didn't get that before until now. It's so weird. Like, I guess, you get to experience kind of both worlds when you hit a certain, age. Not that I'm super
Right.
old,
No,
right?
you're right. You're
But
right.
you start to understand what La Tia and your mom were talking about colágeno, So now you kind of start like, hey, Patty, you need a colágeno instead of a old guy. And I'm like, why? But then I start to understand the hype. So, you know what? Even thought about it. But then I have met some guys that are younger that are super mature. Better than the older ones. But of course, I would like to be.
And why do they
with a
say they have
man.
more collagen in their skin? Or because collagen goes everywhere. Everywhere. And I take sea moss for that reason. It produces natural collagen. Collagen is what we have in our ears,
No,
nose.
you know what? If you get a young guy, he can go all night. All night. A young guy wants to just do it, touch you all the time, be all up on your ass all the time. Versus an older man, he probably just want to be like, one time is enough and just get on top and
You know
he's
what?
tired.
Patty, it depends on the grown man. I'm not trying to sell myself here, but honestly,
tell
like,
me.
I-
Tell me more.
I don't drink alcohol for my health, for my personal reasons,
Just for your collagen.
I don't want to lose collagen. I don't want to age like a white person. But I also do it for my physical being, and I'll be honest, lovemaking is one of the most beautiful things in the world, right?
Right.
I think it's like family, then lovemaking. It might be lovemaking before family.
But you know what? I have met men that are like on their 40s.
Yeah.
And I even ask them because, I love to ask questions. So they get tired. Like, I feel like with one time they have enough, like, to cover it up.
Well,
I feel from what I asked.
It depends on the man and how the man
Yeah.
takes care of himself, man. I've had a 38-year-old
You're not
homie.
40 yet.
I'm 43. I have
You're
38-year-old.
43?
Yeah, I have
What?
38-year-old friends that have told me that they could only do it one time. And then I'm over here at 43. I don't drink though, and I do lift weights for my own personal health reasons, but I also
So your sexual drive is good.
I like lifting weights because it does help with my testosterone. And so does taking natural stuff like sea moss. And I'm not plugging this in because they sponsored me. Shout out to the Moss Plug. But because sea moss does provide that natural collagen that we
Okay.
get in our ears, nose, and our pene. And yes, since I've been taking that and I've been lifting weights and drinking water and doing all this other stuff, yeah, man, it looks like the Rock's forearm.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I think the working out and the health has a lot to do with it, or the type of man. Because I had a man that they want to be all over me, and other men like they just want to be all over me in private, and then one time, and that's enough for them. I'm like, okay. So you're just you stay tired or what? Like you don't know.
Right. So obviously, yeah. And you know what? I think it's more common now. Before the women always stuck to the grown older men. I've noticed
Not
that.
no more.
But the times have changed. Older men have always been into younger women. That's a given, But now I think the women are bossing up. The women are bossing up. They're
Yes,
saying, you
we
know what?
are.
You guys are getting the young girls. So guess what? We're going to get young meat too, okay? And they're going to last way more than your fucking thing right there because your shit's all old. Your pee-pee is like pushing rope. It's not going anywhere, dog. Come on, Mr. 40. I thought you had energy. And I see that you guys doing that more. There's a famous actress that was in Marvel movies that just put it out on in public to the media that she just slept with a 26-year-old man and she had a blast.
Good for her. You see what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh, she's
Colágeno.
beautiful too, by the way. Oh
You
my
see it?
god.
Colágeno.
Yeah. Fellas, by the way, speaking of colágeno, in English it's collagen. Once again, I'll say it again. Collagen is what we have in our ears, nose, and in our penises. There's stuff you could take, like sea moss. There's natural collagen.
Here
that
we
you
go.
could-
Promoting this.
powder that you could put in your water, coffee, and it provides collagen. But a lot of people do it for their skin, right? Keep that collagen in their skin.
But the women are not looking for the skin.
Like, we don't give a fuck about your skin. What does that thing do? Huh?
That's right.
What does that thing do? All right. Speaking of that,
Oh, man.
aside from young guys, older guys, what's your ideal first date for Patty Torres?
You know what? Like quiet.
That's
Quiet.
different. I like that.
I like quiet now because I feel like the industry that I am, that
Super loud,
is super loud. And too many people around, too many eyes. Like you're not like comfortable talking to somebody, and it's like you get tired of those questions. Like, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? It's like, come on, let's just like sit down and like in a quiet place, like a coffee shop or your couch or somewhere where we can have like a long conversation about like your childhood. Like, do you have like mommy issues? Do you have daddy issues? Or are you good where you're at in life? Or like, do you believe in aliens or not? Just let me know already. Like, come on, just tell me what it is. Like, or what are you looking for and things like
Yeah.
that,
So are you okay with going to a man's house to hang out on the first date?
It depends who. And I am actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, because you know that us men, once we get you in our home, in our sanctuary, we're in there like, it's about to go down, dog. What?
No, because
I'ma light up
you
some
have
candles.
to have some like self-control. And I have self-control.
Of course you do, but in our heads, I'll be honest, if a girl agrees to hang out inside our home on the first date, we're just gonna be thinking what guys think. We're gonna be like, okay, oh fuck, it's about to go down, dog. You hear this shit? You hear that shit, dog? Oh, bro, you better get ready, dog. We're gonna wash you right now.
No. No.
Okay.
Like, no, because you make it clear and your energy and the way you put that, like, that boundary, like, hey, we're here, you know, you got me this far to come to you, and I'm open because there's something about you that I want to get to know and I like, and let's talk. Because I love men that can talk and we can have deep, long conversations. Like, there's some men that don't even have anything interesting to talk to. Like,
Yeah.
they really don't. There's really nothing in
Yeah,
their
it's
head.
mostly the tall guys. Yeah.
Yeah, or they're really, like you're saying, ready to go wash their pee-pee and be ready. But yeah.
When a man is at his house with his date, I think more than ever because he's in his own sanctuary. A lot of men use a thing called the power of touch, which is pretty much establishing, not being a pervert or anything, but establishing touch. Most men start off with the thigh, the knee, the shoulder, the arm, and little by little starts to get a little fresh. When you start seeing a man, approaching you that way and start, kind of getting a little fresh with you, how do you stop that?
So I kind of, like, my body, like, automatically, I feel like every female out there, and they can agree with me, will start, like, kind of like moving the head or kind of like making a sign, or like, because we're just not comfortable. First of all, especially on a first date, if you do that, like, to us, you're like a pig. Because why are you touching me? You just met me. Like, don't touch me. Like, I feel like a man should make the first move if I grab your hand, or if I kind of like start like with you. But if you don't get like a sign, or I don't touch your knee, you know how women will touch your knee, like, hey, kind of like that. That's kind of like a sign, like, okay, we're flirting, or we're kind of touchy a little bit. But you gotta be respectful. That's how you know what kind of man you are, how you were raised, and what kind of principles you have. If the way you're like barely meeting a female and you're kind of start touching her like that, it's like, you don't go on a date. You just gotta go on those kind of dates that you just want to straight have sex and be like, I just want you for this, and you decide whether you want that or not. But it's best to say it. Look, I ain't looking for no date talk, conversation, your favorite color, what you want to eat. I just want to like hit it.
Do people really talk like that these days?
Yes, they do.
Okay, have you ever spoken like that, or have you ever had a man speak to you like that? Because
Absolutely.
Okay, you see, I've never.
Absolutely.
I can't think of. I think it's just a mutual agreement that we know this is just physical. I've never verbally said that. I never had those words come out of my mouth. Hey, we're only hooking up.
No. But from where I met you before, you always tell me, I'm very honest with females. I tell them, hey, I don't want anything.
I try to be.
So
Yeah.
you have the card to say it. Hey, I think you're really pretty. Right now, I'm not looking for anything, but I would like to hook up. I feel like you could say that because, I mean, the way you speak, you're honest.
Yeah.
But some men do tell you straight up.
Right.
Remember that guy from the carpet I talked about last time? The carpet, the couch guy? Remember, I called him. My friend referred me. And I needed my couch to be clean. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
He literally said, well, if you're going to be there, then I'm the one that's going to go serve you. If not, I'll send one of my employees. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to be here, but I just need my couch clean.
Yeah.
But then later on, he's like, hey, what's your Instagram? Let me send you my business one so you can check out my page and things like that. And I was like, okay, sure. And then he later on texts me. He's like, oh, you're fine. You look good. Da, da, da. He's like, I'm looking right now to just hook up. Like, I've been wanting to, like, just have sex. But, like,
he
didn't
said have sex?
Yes. He's like, I definitely want to go have a drink and then go get a room and let's have sex. Like, he's not like, hi.
shit.
I mean, and remember, this is a service I'm acquiring.
Oh, he was offering a service. Okay.
Remember, I was just like, can you come clean my couch? And he's like, okay. And then after he saw my Instagram, he's like, hey, where do you live? Oh, I have your addresses. I'm going to clean your couch. Oh, yeah, you're close by. And I'm like, okay, no. And I'm like, what are you looking for? And he's like, I actually want to have a drink, get a room, and then just have fun. Like, he said it. Like, and that's good. He's telling you at the get-go what he wanted.
But don't you think he could have gone about it a different way?
But those are the type of men that are like straightforward to what it wants. So
yeah.
I was just like, no, thank you. Like, that's not what I wanted.
I want to give my piece of advice to some guys out there.
Okay.
Like, I think you should definitely, like, let's be honest, girls are not dumb. They're pretty smart. I always say girls are smarter than guys. They're more emotional and less logical. That's why it, they kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad about that, but I want to say, like, fellas, you should definitely play the long game, bro. Play the long game. Yes, the end goal is to hook up with the girl that you want. I get it, but I think, yeah, be straightforward or go out for that drink. And if it happens organically and if it's mutual, cool.
So wait, so what do you think about sex on the first date? What do you think about that?
I think it's coming from a guy.
So what do you think
we're
about
we're
it?
adults. If we're both feeling it, it's great. Let's go. If it's flowing nicely.
So
and
what's
if it
the
happens-
difference between that guy that says that he wants that straightforward, then wait until if it goes good?
Cause it just sounds a little crazy. It does. It does. Like, and especially you. You're not like some freaking promiscuous
No.
fucking OnlyFans chick. Nothing
No.
wrong with them.
Right.
But like some chick where you can be like, oh, she's a hoochie, so I'm gonna hit her up like
let
that.
me go for it.
Yeah, let me go for it. Like you don't present yourself like that. Like
No.
he misread you. Like
Yeah, or he shoot his shot, but in the wrong way.
he shot his shot in the wrong way.
Like, bro.
Because if he said,
And I don't want you to ever come clean my couch again.
yeah, and if he would have just said, hey, let's grab a drink and
I know
hang
you're
out
gonna
one day,
watch this.
he would have probably had a better chance of him being straight out, right?
Yeah, and you know what it was? But what we talked about. He was younger because he asked me, how old are you? And I told him, right? And then he's like, I think he said he was 20 something. I forgot. And then he's like, oh, I've been wanting to hook up with like someone like that. Like that's what I've been wanting to do. And I'm like, okay, good for you. But
Yeah.
yo, I just called you like not so long ago to clean my couch. And
And how did that make you feel? It sounds like
honestly, such
he's
a
trying to
pig.
fulfill his fetish.
Yeah, but with the wrong person. Like honestly, I hope
Right.
he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
No, that's not. Like I appreciate honesty because I caught some guys lying and I know they're lying and I'm just listening and I'm just staring at them while they lie and I give them an opportunity. Like, if you're just honest, maybe we can extend our friendship or our transaction or our deal.
Transaction.
But whatever you guys want to call it. But they just lie. And it's
Right.
just like, just say it.
So I've never asked this on this show before, and I just thought about it. I think it's a really good question. I already asked you what our ideal first date would look like,
Right.
right? And you said it's something chill, something grown,
Quiet.
get to know each other, good conversation.
Mhm.
What's a beautiful first date that a man has done for you where you're like, wow, this
Mm.
is setting the bar high?
Wow. I'm like, let me.
Pues cuántas tienes?
No. No, I'm trying to feel like a moment that I felt like safe or that someone paid attention to something I wanted. So I think it was, I don't know the month or when, but I really wanted to try this particular chicken from this expensive Chinese restaurant. I don't know if it was Mr. Chow or some expensive restaurant. I remember that this person had already went to that place without me. And I said, oh my God, I really wanted to go. I can't believe you went without me, like playing around, right?
Mm.
So when I traveled to see him, he made sure like he took me there, like he made sure that I was like I had the best time and like I felt like wanted of something of my needs, something that I wanted, like something that you studied me enough and paid attention to me that you just wanted for me to try that chicken and you didn't care if it
That's
was
nice.
$500 chicken. Like you still
Okay. By the way, the price doesn't matter, guys, right?
it doesn't matter.
So
And
that-
it did. And then, like, when the bill came, I even said, hey, I offered to pay it. Like, he's like, no. Like, I got it. But because I know it was expensive and not that I didn't feel like we should have not gone, but he went out of his way to do that.
No, yeah, he
and-
took
and-
you.
and- yeah.
That was good
Yeah.
reverse psychology
And I-
that you did. Like you wanted to act like you wanted to pay.
Yeah.
Um,
No, but
It's
I
cute,
called
ladies.
it perfect because it was something I wanted. And when a man can do something you want, it's worth a lot because they're thinking about your needs, not just their needs,
Okay, that's dope. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so on that situation, he had an idea of what you like and he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. But a man that didn't know where to take you, didn't know that you liked that chicken, what's a nice thing that a man has done for you before a first date? This man didn't know anything about you. He didn't know that you like that chicken. You remember a good, cute date. I'm trying to give these guys information of how to woo these girls.
I think a man kind of like, based on how you look, not that you're being like super stereotyped, but they kind of be like, oh, maybe she likes
Yeah.
So I was taken to like a steakhouse. I didn't mind, and like took me like a big ass flower buchon like that, and I was like, oh wow, on the first day, okay.
Ramo Buchon.
Ramo buchon. He's like, can I take a picture of you? I'm like, sure, like yeah. And I'm in the Ramo, and then we go into the steakhouse, and he's trying to order for me, and I'm like, okay, do I order? Do I tell him I don't like that? No, just let him order. Like, but he's trying, So I think that's like cute.
Patty, just
Yeah.
by the delivery of what you're saying about this guy, super sweet guy,
Yes,
super sweet that he
super
did,
sweet guy.
right? But I could tell that you weren't into him.
No, I wasn't.
Why is it that most of the time when it's the guy that will sweep you off your feet, that'll do anything, that'll roll the red carpet for you, it's usually the guys that don't get the girl? What was it about that guy that you didn't like? He seemed like a fucking amazing guy. Steakhouse and a fucking Ramo Buchon on the first date. By the way, put a picture of that Ramo Buchon right here. Those things are like $300. Don't buy those things.
I just feel like even though he did the right things, it was kind of maybe the chemistry. Like, sometimes you don't click with everybody.
Yeah.
And even though just because you're a good or a bad guy, it doesn't mean we're a match. We could be friends. Sometimes I go on a date just to make a friend. Like, I always tell my friends that don't want to go on dates, just go. Just because you're going on a date, that doesn't mean you're going to marry that guy. You already have to sleep with him. You don't know if that person's going to become your best friend. Or, you know how we save on our phones, like, el mecánico, el de la comida, el de que cambia la llanta. Like, hey, that's going to be all females. This is the best advice I can give to females. You need a guy friend for everything. That guy friend, cuando your car breaks down, you're going to call that guy friend. And he's going to pull up in the middle of the freeway. You need that one friend that when you're sick, he's going to pull up with the medicine. When you need something, when you need money for something, he's going to sell you or cash up. You got a friend for everything. So don't deny a date.
Patty, I was just, as you were talking, I was just thinking about a scenario that just happened to me where I couldn't wrap my head around. And you kind of just answered it right now. Like, not in a good way. No, well, you kind of answered it right now.
Okay.
Like,
you're welcome.
no. This shit was like weird to me.
Okay, tell me more.
I hung out with a girl. She's in her mid-30s. Took her out to a beautiful restaurant. And I'll be honest with you on this one. I led with my wallet. This happened about 2 years ago. I led with my wallet. Meaning that I was like, hey.
There was no expense.
No,
You just like...
I never do that, by the way. I
Oh,
think
okay.
that a Mastro's and a Nobu should be earned
Oh, I love
respectfully.
Nobu.
Of course you do. You're fancy. I think you're bougie. I think that a Mastro's, a Nobu, a Fleming's, all that should be earned.
Mhm.
I'm not going to not take you to a nice restaurant for the first date. We're going to go to a
Mhm.
nice restaurant. Yeah. But I think those other ones you have to earn. I made a mistake where I took her straight to the nice restaurant, to the 5-star.
That's not a mistake. That's something it came out of you. to
It
wanna
did come
go
out of me.
there.
You're
So
right. You
that's
know what?
not-
It did come out of me.
Yeah.
It did.
If not, you could have gone to the tacos.
Right. And then she didn't ghost me. We were still cool. But it's like, I'm not dumb. I know who's interested and who's not. And it's cool.
Mhm.
No, it's all good. But in my head, I'm like, how do you go on dates with people that you're not interested in? How do girls spend 4 or 5 hours of their time if they're a businesswoman or if they care about valuing the time about a man with a man that they're not gonna be with
No,
or see themselves with?
correction. We are interested. We do see something, right? Because if we really don't, we don't even bother to get out of the pajamas or we like to even say, oh my God, pick me up or drive. But once we're with you, we really see that there's no, like, again, the vibe, the connection, the feeling, then we just put you in a category.
I made her laugh her ass off. It was nothing awkward. It
That's
was fun.
nice. You make me laugh. Thank you. And that's it. Thank you. Like, it wasn't boring. But if we don't see you any other way, then that's what it is.
The reason that tripped me out now, because now more than ever, Patty, a lot of these girls are saying that that they're dating to marry.
So they're being straight out.
A lot of girls are being straight up
Well,
these days
because
about.
at least they're saying what they want and they're not like going around the bush.
I think any woman that's over 35 should be dating to find her potential
There are some women that are
lifetime
not.
partner. And for me, it's
There's
just
like
like
50-50 out there.
right.
Well, are you dating to marry? Or what are you dating for? To have fun?
No,
to have
if I'm taking her
more
out on a date,
bodies on you?
I have interest. I have interest. If I'm taking somebody out on a date, I have interest.
But I mean, I'm sure you've gone on dates with just friends. Just like, hey, let's go. Let's say you met a friend and it didn't click, but you really liked her as a person. I'm sure you'll be like, when you don't have someone to go out with, you're like, oh my God, let me call Melissa. She was such a amazing. I had such a good time with her. Maybe she wants to have sushi with me, and you guys become friends. Or you
I
don't
know.
have
I don't have any
girlfriends.
female friends like that. I don't. I have a couple. They're married. You know.
So that's probably why you're not giving an opportunity to yourself to go out just to meet friends too and start a friend circle. Maybe with that friend, you meet another friend that you're gonna like, and she's like a hit.
right.
And they bring you like, oh, I have a friend. His name is Jay. Now I'm gonna bring him to the girls. See, you're not thinking. See, you're limiting
Look,
yourself.
I'll be honest, respectfully, and I'm sure I speak for a lot of men out there. A lot of men, we're especially my age or 40s, late 30s, and early 40s. Like, we are dating to, dating girls we're interested in or that we want to court. Friends, when I see them out, cool. If I'm doing a comedy show, come over, friend. Yeah, but exclusively, I think most guys around my
Maybe you
age.
haven't given a try.
I'm not. I don't want any female
See?
friends. I
Why?
want bitches. I'm kidding.
What? I'm looking for the host.
So right now you're single, and I'm sure you choose to be single. I think most women choose to be.
Actually.
Oh, what's
Nah,
going
just
on?
kidding.
Are you talking to anybody?
Here and there, my dating era.
Yeah. Is it serious? You don't have to say. Because these interviews don't age well. We've had girls that are like, yeah, I'm kind of talking to somebody,
And then tomorrow,
yeah,
I get married.
and no, and then
I'm just kidding.
and then I'm about to post her episode, and she's like, hey, don't post that. Me and that guy broke up. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, you see, that's why you never post a man. Jay told me last time, hey, I saw you post a man years ago. I'm like, I got paid for that. But no, I think like when you're like exclusive with somebody, that's when you're like, you can tell people, hey, this is my man, my boyfriend, If someone is not claiming you or anything, you're single.
Yeah. Yeah. What are some non-negotiables for you, Patty?
I understand men are men. They're gonna look, right?
That's real. That's one of the first women that says that on the show.
So, I known so many friends and so many girls that they get mad at likes and comments and stuff. But I mean, you're rather you're meant to hide it. And of course, there's gotta be a line of respect. There's gotta be a line of respect. It's okay to tell another female, oh, que bonita, or, respectfully. Or if you're my boyfriend, please open the door for her. Please help her. Please assist her. But I mean, be a gentleman. That's okay. You're still a man. You still gotta be respectful to women. And you're not gonna get angry.
Just sorry to cut you off. You're okay with, if you're dating a man, him leaving comments in other girls' pictures?
Depending on what the comment is. You're not going to put a fire emoji and stuff, but I'm not really okay with it. But if you're going to like the little heart, see, this is what it is. I used to date an insecure man. So every time I posted something and men were, I have a lot of followers. And then if I would reply with like fire emojis and I would reply with an emoji back, I had to explain what the emoji meant. I never knew that I had to give explanation of what the emoji with the heart meant, like the fire, like what did you mean by answering back? I'm like, so all of the sudden I had to study all the fucking emojis and the dictionary of iPhone to explain myself what an emoji is when I reply to one of my followers to thank him for putting a compliment or like something, right?
That's a guy complimenting you.
Right.
I'm talking about the man you're dating. If he's
No.
leaving.
It's not okay for him to
No.
leave like comments. But if he's gonna like a photo, don't hide it. because I'm gonna find out, right? So just be honest, like, oh look, she looks nice. This is the thing, because I caught so many men that I've been with or dated that like the photo or post a comment, and it's like, okay, do you want to tell me, or should we go over it, or should we have this talk? Okay, so when we're going out, please don't leave this type of emojis on another female. Or if I have to have this conversation with you, we're just not gonna date or go out because it's just too much. Or what about the stories? You put the fire. I'm not okay with that. If we're dating, like, why are you firing my friend's story or hearting her with like the heart emojis? No, don't do that. But some men hide it. So I feel like just be honest. Like,
For me, look, fellas, if you're gonna be in a relationship, don't like any pictures, don't leave comments.
here and there. I mean,
Yeah, Holly Berry does not give a fuck about your heart emojis,
exactly.
and it's gonna bother the shit out of your girlfriend.
Exactly.
That's weird. When I see guys like, bro, she has 1,300 comments of guys drooling over her. You think your one comment, she's gonna look at your shit and be like, oh my god,
But
Gregory
we
underscore
want,
333 wants me.
our man to comment on our picture. And sometimes they go into other female pictures. That's such a turn off.
Of
Like, I'm
course.
so over that. Like, So yeah, so I feel like now, unfortunately, social media has become a boundary and a problem in a relationship. So you have to have that social media talk. Okay, this is my boundary for social media. Don't do this. Another boundary is like, so I hate it with a passion. I think that's my pet peeve or whatever you call that. Like, if you're gonna cancel plans or we're not doing something, just tell me. Because if you don't tell me, or if I have to keep asking you, like, hey, are we doing this? Are we up for this? And I'm constantly repeating myself. I'm a planner because of the way I live my life. Because I'm bossy. Because I'm a boss babe. I'm a businesswoman. So obviously, I'm not being pushy. I'm not forcing you, or I'm not being like toxic, or I'm not being controlling. I'm simply asking, hey, are we doing this? But if I find myself constantly like, hey, like, that's like a boundary for me. Like, I don't need to do that.
No.
I hate it.
My thing is just respecting people's times, especially like you
Yes.
said, a busy person, a boss babe.
Yes.
With me, like, I've straight up told a couple of girls already, like, hey, are we still on for tonight? Well, let me let you know. Well, actually, I gotta know right now, because if not, I'll make other plans. And they get offended. You're gonna make other? Yeah, of course I'll make other
Yeah,
plans.
this guy, like, they get like, oh, you're being like, you're controlling, or you're pressuring me. Like, that's pressure to you, finding out a schedule? Just say
No.
yes, no, and the time. People's time are valuable. So
Yeah.
obviously, if I care, I'm asking. If I did not care, I wouldn't ask you. So yes, I understand what you're saying. So I hate that. I hate it. So don't do that to me.
Got it. Damn, that was intense. Don't do that to her, for sure.
I hate it.
When do you think is a good time to start dating again after a breakup?
After 6 months to a
Yeah.
year.
I've never put a clock on me getting over stuff, because sometimes there's girls that I like more than others, where I've had a year relationship mess me up for a long time, to where I've had a 3-year relationship and me get over it.
Well, I think the
fast.
rule is when you feel ready. Because sometimes you try to go out and you're like, oh, I'm not ready. So you go back. So I feel like when you're ready. So there's not really a rule.
Right. I'm really big on having time to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I know people that just jump from one relationship to
Oh,
another.
no. That's a
I-
narcissist.
It is? You think so?
I feel so.
I feel like that kind of,
Yes.
the shoe kind of fits with
Sorry
that.
to all the narcissist men out there.
And women.
Yeah. men.
And women. Do you think it's narcissism and codependency that people can't be
Yeah.
alone?
Yeah, because I feel like my last relationship, right away, the minute I left that man, he was like right in a relationship. And I was like, I did the
And
right
also,
thing.
you see, with those, like, he
And
had
I'm
that in the
like,
back pocket.
I'm like, yeah,
They
you
were-
had that, and then you cannot be alone. You codependent, and
Yeah.
you're just like a narcissist. I
Hmm.
made the right choice.
Interesting.
And then you don't grieve. You don't make enough time to get over me. You have to get a weaker woman to get over me, who's you're able to control. So now there you are, stuck in a relationship you don't even want, just not to be alone and not to feel any pain.
Do you prefer the bad boys or the nice guy?
You know what? At the beginning, I prefer the bad guys, I guess. I'm not gonna lie.
Most girls do.
Yeah, we all do. But then después de I like
Growing up?
the growing up, we're like, we want a slow burn. A slow burn.
What do you mean by that?
So now, so instead of wanting fireworks and butterflies in your stomach, you need to learn to want a slow burn relationship, meaning like if you don't feel magic right away with somebody, it's okay. If you don't feel a connection with somebody right now, it's okay. Because you want to be like safe, secure, and it would be slow, like a slow burn. Butterflies and fireworks, and I seen it. Then when I learned those terms and when I saw it, it's like, you're right. Those butterflies, those fireworks, they go away after 3 months. Everything goes to shit. A slow burn flame, it could last longer. You will find more about that person that can be your person, because even when you're in a relationship for a long time, not everything is fireworks, butterflies. Through the months after your honeymoon phase, either you get bored, you start getting to know that person. So if you didn't have that slow burn, setting up yourself for failure. Like right away, if you start slow, even if you don't like certain things, you're like, okay, hold on, let me see. Because eventually, if you want to find a partner that you want to last 10, 20 years, 15, you're going to have to either stay there and learn like slowly, because that fasting that you feel is just for a moment.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love an outspoken woman like you. You're very outspoken. I like that you're alpha female.
Mm-hmm.
Being the way you are, do you feel like, yeah, you have to submit to a man because you're kind of manly yourself. Damn, I don't want to say it.
I am.
How do you know what guy to submit to if you're like that?
I'm going to be very honest. I don't think I have submit to a guy for many years. I haven't found a man that I can say, hey, I'm going to let you take the lead because you're teaching me something. I can admire you. And you're gonna tell me, just sit down and shut the fuck up.
But you have to submit for a man to do that first. You haven't.
Not really, because there's a man that you see right away that you're like, oh my god, this man is such a leader. This man is such a like an amazing man. Let me submit. Let me calm down and stuff. Yes, I have been quiet at times. I don't answer back. I come down on my attitude. Yes, so I cannot.
What's your zodiac sign again?
Taurus.
Oh, damn.
So
why is she here?
So I kind of submit a little bit, but it's kind of more like, okay, I'm going to be calm. Let my feminine come out. I guess I'm going to let you like see what you can do. But
and you do that because you're protecting your heart, right? You do that because you're protecting yourself.
I'm protecting myself, and because it's okay to let go sometimes.
You know what? Well, I think it kind of goes back to also not giving your all so soon. Like my mom always said, a relationship is like a bag of chips. You're not going to give them your whole bag. You're going to give them one chip at a time. Here you go. One chip at a time. Make them earn it.
It's true. But I just feel like when you're like an alpha female and you're not used to dating like men that are above you, sometimes it's hard to let go. Because it's like, okay, when I meet you, like, okay, I'm going to let go. Another month, okay, I'm still going to let go. I'm still going to control my attitude. I'm still going to. But then if you don't show any signs of like an alpha male or that you can take the lead, like, what are we doing here? I should just continue to be me. I should still be alone until I find a person that I can be like, okay, you lead, I can relax and I can be me. But I know when I'm with a man, when I can be like a little girl.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you definitely can't be a little girl with the young guys. Wow. How do you define a healthy relationship?
A healthy relationship is like when you can talk about everything, even uncomfortable scenarios. You're not taking it as an offense, as us fighting. Okay, we're just talking. Let's get this over with. You're not fighting. I found men that I dated with that I want to like be vocal and express myself. And I want to say, hey, I don't like this about you. And I just feel like, can we talk about this? And when they automatically go, ¿vas a empezar? Or are you serious? It's like, I know you don't know how to communicate. Because it's kind of like, I'm only speaking to you. I'm not fighting. why do you take it as a fight? So why can you be mature
Yeah,
and
that's
just
not
be?
mature. 80%
Yeah.
of life is how you react to it.
Exactly. So me telling you, hey, like, why are you doing that again? Or can we talk about it? And you go like, for that's why females get so like turned down, so like, ugh, like let me just not do this, or like they get tired because they want to talk to you, and then right away men are like, oh, you're gonna start again, or why are we arguing? Who's arguing? We're just talking. But if you're already on a defensive mode, like you're not receptive, then what's the point?
You're a grown female, and when I say that, you know, in a boss way, in a mature way, you're smart. What advice would you give like these younger women in their early 20s about love and relationships?
So don't believe everything you see, because men, they love to talk. So
Don't
believe
burn me.
nothing. Believe nothing. What you wanna believe is a man's action. What a man does for you and how he acts about you. That's how he feels about you. So he can tell you you're so beautiful. It's okay. Your dad can tell you you're so beautiful. Your mom can tell you, your best friend. Like my best friends treat me better than a man sometimes, honestly. So you know what? My best advice is just like look and listen of how he's speaking to you and his actions, and that's how you know how you're gonna move accordingly and how you're gonna act.
Wow. So basically, what you're saying that if he wanted to,
He would. But not only
Mhm.
that, if a man is really gonna be there for you, like he tells you, hey, I will travel the world for you, like don't worry, I got you. Is he gonna take the bus to go see you? Is he gonna Uber you food when you're sick? It's the actions.
Yeah.
If like, oh, don't worry, I'm always gonna be here for you. Okay, so if you had a bad day at work, is he gonna hear you out, or is he's gonna brush you off? Or if you gotta be careful nowadays as a female, especially me. Like you don't know if men want you, not even just for sex, to get something out of you. Money, fame,
Oh.
connections, network, fucking tickets to a concert, backstage, to meet Bobby D, to meet fucking Snoop Dogg, to meet Jay Valentino. You don't know. The fuck this man want? You gotta be careful.
Holy shit.
That's right.
Patty, I think that you being so on your shit and being intelligent and being boss, it's like a gift and a curse for you.
Yeah, it
'Cause,
is.
you know, because you're also okay with being alone, right? I've noticed
Now I am, but you know what? I wasn't always in this position, because like females probably look at me and they're like, "Oh, she's so smart, she's so strong, she's so beautiful." But no, I also like to tell females, no, like I've been weak before, I've been lied to, I've been cheated on, like I've been played to, like I've been dumb, like I done dumb shit that I regret now. Like when I think about that one boyfriend I had when I was in high school, I was like, what was I thinking? Like, you know, it takes time to get to a certain level that you are okay being alone. I'm okay now being alone. I enjoy watching movies alone. I can go eat by myself. I can go places by myself. I don't need to jump into another relationship after a breakup. I'm okay. But there was a time that I wasn't okay. So you have to learn, like throughout experiences and pain. That's how you learn.
as far as men go, what is something that attracts you off the bat? Obviously, I mean, I want to say just men are physical creatures. Women are too, right? You see a man, you're like, oh, he's handsome, he's tall.
My friends are so mad at me because I dated ugly men.
That's medium ugly. You're like, no, they're ugly.
No, they're ugly. They're like, do you just like, are you just into ugly men? But then I'm like, I wasn't looking at that. I'm like, a stupid you should have looked into that. And now you're
Oh, because you're out there thinking, oh, okay, he's not
Yeah.
gonna hurt me.
right, or like give the ugly a chance, and now he's a pretty one, right? But I feel like I love when a man is so smart, that's so attractive. Like if I can learn something from you, like teach me, like educate me,
Sapiosexual.
like yeah, like if you can like provide something for me that I can elevate higher where I'm at, or you have something to offer me, and I'm not talking about money, I'm talking about knowledge, moves, or you talk about me being part of something, or like, or you wanna, or you're building a legacy and that, and I can admire you, that's so like amazing. That's like, oh, I like you, like, yeah.
Oh wow, you heard that, fellas. If you could feed her brain, you could get in her chonies. That's that. And you know what? All women should be like that, man. You want a man with substance, And there's a lot of guys out there that make money that are bosses, but they're kind of like not there, or they're just
Right, but then when you cannot admire a man, that's when problems come, because then you become disrespectful, because there's nothing that I respect about you and I cannot not admire, so I'm gonna be disrespectful.
Has there been any guys out there that are, because you're around all these artists, has there been any artists that try to get at you?
Of course.
How does that, like, as a woman, like, like, he's an artist, he travels the world, he gets girls. How do you turn those guys down? Because I would be a whore if JLP came up to me and that was gay. But like, like, how do these girls turn these guys down? Like,
So I feel, because I'm in the industry and I know how they are, sometimes they're like, no, I cannot get at her because she knows, right? Because I know that your girlfriend came to this show, but your side piece is coming tomorrow to tomorrow's show.
right.
Or like one girl's getting out of the dressing room from the back door and the other one's coming in. So then I know, like, you cannot play me. So if you're hitting at me, I know it's just for sex. This rapper who is like after me, trying to give me the world and telling me he was going to give me everything. But he had a girl. And I seen the girl. And like, to me, all the girls are beautiful. But when I saw her, I'm like, well, I think I'm a little better, in so many ways, no disrespect to her. And I was like, what is he doing? Like, like, stop trying to get it. Like, it's just it's a man's world. Their ego, they're like, in the fame, they want to have more than 2 girls, and that's okay. But I just feel like when you don't want that, you don't want that. I'm not I wasn't on that era of, oh my God, I want to sleep with Romeo Santos. Like, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie, why not? But I mean, it's just like a temporary thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's just like,
and if
a
you do
click and
that,
buy.
you should obviously
And
just
I
see it
heard
as
so
that.
many fans that have hooked up with, and I seen hooked up with so many celebrities. Like, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, go home, baby. Let my driver take you home, or security escort you. But that's all you get. So do you really
Damn,
want that?
that's
So when you know the
pimp.
truth, you don't want that.
No.
I mean, the celebrity and you might want that, but not the girl.
Nah, it's getting kind of old. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Would you ever do it again?
You know what? Yes.
Okay, so you pretty much still believe in that.
I
Still
do.
believe in marriage.
I actually do believe in marriage. I thought I didn't, but you know what? I think like love is a beautiful thing, and I think like once you find like your best friend, like your partner, like you want to spend your time with somebody like a friend. It's not just even like a husband. You want to have someone
Right.
there.
Yeah, because I always say, like, yeah, love making is only like 25 minutes out of the day. Then you got to be with this person 11 hours and 35 minutes.
I mean, you gotta learn this
3 hours.
person's like smells, dislikes, grouchiness, like the bad and the good. Like, if someone doesn't love you in the bad, like, what are you doing?
You have 2 kids.
Uh-huh.
If you met a man that wants to have more kids, would you be open to that?
You know what? I did say I don't want to have any more kids. I really don't. Like, I was been very strong on that. This year, actually, it didn't happen. But I said, like, if I was to find somebody that I would really fall in love with and I would feel like safe and secured, I would probably have one more kid. But if I don't, I'm okay too. And I just feel like a woman is not defined, or a relationship with kids, unless that's super important. But I prefer not to have any more.
And I kind of say the same thing. Like, if I met a cool girl the day after tomorrow and she wants to have a kid, if she doesn't want to have a kid, I'll be cool with that. And if she does want to have a kid and it meant the world to her, then I wouldn't mind shooting for the girl.
Right, but that's like if you're absolutely sure and in love, and that's the
Yeah,
girl.
no, yeah. The next, if I'm gonna have a kid with anybody else, I'm trying to be with this person because
Right, 'cause,
sharing a kid sucks, dude.
And honestly, right now with how the world is, you see it out there on the news. Like it's like not just having a kid; it's raising a human being.
Yeah,
It's a lot. Look
They
at how
gotta
we
eat.
turn out.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
fine. You're fine.
No, but you don't know how your kids are gonna turn
Oh,
out.
right.
I mean, it's you have to raise a person
Yeah.
and go against sometimes their will, like do this, and they have their own beliefs. Like it's a whole thing. It's not easy.
No, it's
It's
not.
not.
Especially if you're doing it by yourself.
And you cannot be with your kids 24/7, so you don't know what they're talking about, what they're
That's
doing.
crazy. I just had a talk with my son about that yesterday. I was like, hey, buddy, me and your mom are not going to be there half of the time of your life because you're going to be at school from 7 in the morning till sometimes 4 p.m. if you have extracurricular activities.
Right.
You're going to be influenced by these people. You know what the fuck is
do
right and
things.
what's wrong. And that's another reason why we have them in jujitsu. These kids, hey, I told them, hey, man, it's not all about fighting or anything, but if kids, especially kids, if they know that Romeo knows how to protect himself physically, they're not going to fuck with you.
Right.
And sadly, that's the way it is in schools and growing up.
Yeah, but that's why I feel like the kids I have now, they were planned. I was like, okay, let's have one now. Okay,
Wow, you
let's have
planned your
one.
kids? That's really Caucasian of you. What? A Latina that planned her kids? What?
I just feel like, okay, like after 3 years, I'm like, okay, imagine starting over right now. Can you?
Oh, yeah.
Think about
starting
it.
over is crazy.
Think about the car seat, the diapers.
My
Come
son's about to
on.
be 10 years old, and it's
good,
we're-
right?
Yeah, I just have like I feel like he's just like my little homie now. Like,
There you go. So
oh,
imagine
I don't have to
starting
wipe his
over.
ass anymore. It's great.
So potty training. Think about that. It's like a whole a
Yeah.
lot. No.
Yeah,
Just have a
it would
dog.
start all over. It's not no sleeping at night.
Yeah.
You know?
I just rather find, and I'm sure you'd rather find someone that would love your son and would respect him, right?
Yeah, well, that would be a non-negotiable. And another thing, I wouldn't bring this person around my son till I know I'm absolutely gonna be with her forever.
Exactly.
Forever.
See, this is
Yeah. Hey,
the single
ladies,
people
stop-
problems with kids.
Ladies, stop bringing men around your children if you just met this man.
Yeah, no,
Stop
that's not
introducing
good.
little Aiden to this fucking stranger you just met at the club last night. That's weird.
Guys, you're daddy.
Yeah, like when a girl invites me over, I'm like, yo, I just met you a few weeks ago. Yeah, but he's asleep. I don't care. Tell that little silver-toothed kid to stay at his dad's house.
Yeah, I
next
met a
week.
guy last year and he had kids and he wanted to meet my kids right away. And I'm like, no,
Yo,
like
you
I don't.
creep.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't introduce my kids. My kids never seen me with another man.
Good.
That's not their dad. So
Good.
this day they probably think like, I don't know what my mom does.
Yeah, she's a lesbian. Is the dad active? Is the dad cool?
Yeah, he's all right.
She's like, yeah, he's all right.
I mean, yeah, but there's a reason why we're not together. But he's still alive.
Oh, okay. I mean, if he's you know,
Mhm.
if he's there. I wanted to ask you what your favorite part of a relationship is.
The honeymoon phase. Just kidding.
No, that's very valid.
That's-
Actually,
but
that's very
super
valid.
fun.
That's very valid.
super
And I
fun.
strongly believe if you guys are bumping heads within the first 6 months, there's no honeymoon phase.
I had
The
a friend.
first 2
she was
years
dating.
should be a honeymoon phase.
At the 3 months they were going to therapy already. At 3 months.
Well, it shouldn't be an option.
I don't know, but some couples like go to therapy now.
No,
At
there's nothing
6
wrong with that.
months.
There's
At
nothing.
3 months, you
But at
think
3
that's
months,
okay?
no, maybe
6?
3 years. Because the first 2 years should be dandy. The first 3 years, you guys should still be doing it in the car before the movie starts at the theaters in the parking structure.
I think that's my favorite part of the relationship.
Yeah,
where
the car sex.
when they're like, oh yeah, when you're like doing it everywhere, or like you cannot get enough of each other, like, you know, or they're getting to know you and stuff, or like, you know, or what do they do when you're mad, like, you know, like little crazy little things like that, you know.
Yeah, but I think the first couple of years, like, I've had arguments with the girl. I found myself arguing with the girl with the first couple of months, and I'm like, yo, this isn't it. And I let her know, I'm like, yo, this should be peachy right now. I'm raising my voice. This is out of my character. Listen,
You
Turbo.
raise your voice?
I raise my voice a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, and that's not my character.
That doesn't look like you.
No, it's not.
I cannot picture you yelling at
Not
a girl.
like yelling,
Shut
but
up!
but I kind of raise my voice a little bit, like,
Like what? What
Just
would you
like-
say?
hey, bitch, I told you that I'm busy, motherfucker. I turned into Samuel L. Jackson. No, I just found myself getting like, it took
Did
me
you
out of
hang
my
up
character.
on a girl? Like, be like,
know
you know what? Boom.
I'm not gonna lie, and I gotta be transparent on this show because it's my show. I gotta be transparent. I have, even like within the last year,
Wait,
I-
why? You hang up the phone?
yeah, and then
For
I called
what?
Because I let my emotions take over.
Ooh.
For the most part, I'm pretty emotionally intelligent.
But what happened that you want? Because to me, that's like, why are you hanging up on me, you bitch?
No, 100%,
Like,
100%.
how old
That's
are
the
you?
rudest thing you could do. That's the most immature
Like,
and
I had
rudest thing you could
someone
do.
recently hang up the phone on me this year because I
Yeah.
was questioning something. Okay, I was questioning something, and then he was like, "I don't like to be questioned. I don't like this where this is going," and he hang up on me. I was
Well,
like,
that-
I couldn't
well, you know
even
what?
talk. I was like,
He was the emotional one on that
I
one.
was like, no one's hang up on me.
Just
since,
like I was the emotional one by hanging up. That wasn't cool. You know what? I literally called back 10 minutes later and I was like, you know what? I apologize. That was super immature of me. We're a thing right now. And I'm
We're a
sorry.
thing. What kind
I'm
of thing?
sorry. I apologize for doing that. Super immature. I will never not do that unless I
and
say
did
bye.
you do it again?
No, I didn't. And then when I did, and we were upset, I was like, I gotta go. I'm gonna call you back. Bye. I'm not hanging up on you, but I gotta go. Can
Oh,
you say
that's
bye
nice.
back? Yeah.
Can you say bye back?
Yeah, can you say bye
Imagine
back?
You're like so heated. And you're like,
Yeah.
"Ah, can you say bye back?
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, I'm in entertainment, dude. I'm in entertainment. I'm not gonna hang up the phone and go party. I gotta go entertain. My brains has to be clear.
So that would mess up your work.
Yeah, I'm an entertainer.
You would be like sad.
Dude, my sister messed me up before a show one day.
Really?
Yeah, she came at me with some. It wasn't even important news. It wasn't even like, but it was negative, and her tone was off. I'm like, yo, don't come at me like this. Like, there's a different
Then
way
you
you could go
shouldn't
about
answer
it.
the phone.
No, I didn't know it was gonna be like that. But
Mm.
I think it's never what you say. It's
How you say
it. It's
See,
how
it's
you
how
say
you
it.
say it.
Fellas, if you gotta win people through charm.
That's
and
right.
thankfully, I'm a Cancer. I kind of naturally have
Cancers
that.
are nice and very straightforward.
You
Very
know,
real.
I have that, and my mom taught me about charm. And my mom's always been a real person. If she sees the way you're dressed right now, she'll be like, "Oh, me gusta mucho tu vestido." I grew up with my mom complimenting people.
But you know what? You have a good mother. You come from a household that has principles, value. Other men
Well,
don't.
my dad wasn't around.
No, but at least she did his job
She
to
did.
you.
She did.
But other men never had that. Then they don't know how to be sentimental.
But it's common sense
Like,
as we get
no.
older. You're not gonna win a
No.
person through sugar,
No,
through salt. You're gonna
some
win them through
men
sugar.
are avoiding or anxious attachment. What are you? I know I'm an anxious attachment. You look like an anxious attachment, and they're the avoidant men who are just very cold, very distant, very like nonchalant, whatever. That's how we grew up.
True. But I think now if a man has common sense, he'll know that, this is what works now. Okay? I've been doing it this my whole life. I haven't been getting good results.
Yeah, some men still don't get it. Not even on their 40s, 50s, they still
No,
don't
man.
get it.
I'll let you know, fellas. You gotta win. Not even women, just people through
I cannot
sugar,
wait to invite
compassion.
me to your wedding.
Be cool. I mean, be cool. And
Imagine
you know what?
J Balvin
Here's the
and
other
Sheila
thing,
getting
Patty.
married.
Yo, that sounded weird. Here's the other thing. Like,
He's the bachelor party leader.
here's the other thing, though. Like, to be compassionate and cool, it takes effort because anybody,
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to be a jerk. Most people are jerks out there. It takes effort to
But
be a
some
good person.
women love jerks.
Oh, and then
They love to be treated bad. Have you
handle.
noticed?
I've seen that. Handle.
love
That's
it.
all you. Do you like that? Handle. Handle. I'm good. I'm good. That's weird to me. That just thank you for showing me that you're chemically imbalanced.
Your
And
pH balance.
There's nothing
is
wrong
not right.
with your pH balance is off and your chemical imbalance is off. And there's nothing wrong with seeking therapy at all.
Mm,
Yeah, therapy is I think everybody should have therapy. I'm on my second session of therapy, by the way.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's
When
great.
did you start?
3 weeks ago.
I recommend it. I mean, I
Amazing.
had therapy before, and it's good.
Yeah, and I made sure that it was an older Caucasian lady, and that's exactly what I got. And she's cool as fuck. Her name's Lynn, and I cuss up a storm in front of her, and she cusses back, and I love her.
That's good.
I love it so far.
I love it because so many men refuse to have therapy. and
No,
they
then
need
that's
it.
the old
I
Latino
feel
ways.
like everybody needs
Therapy, what the fuck? What? The fuck?
Depression?
You want a tampon
You
with
wanna
that
cry?
or what? What? The fuck? Hey, fool, how about you just go fuck up a Modelo, dog? That's your therapy, homie. Like, I get it. Most Latinos, Mexicans are ignorant towards therapy, but
Mhm.
bro, I got to tell you, all that trauma you have in here, you spill it out into somebody that you don't know, It sounds weird, but it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we wrap up, Patty, is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Mm.
Don't get crazy, Patty. I see that face.
I know I already asked you that last time.
Ask me. We that episode deleted.
What, that episode was deleted and your mom was there about if you like to be noisy when you're having sex, remember?
Oh, yeah, I
And
can
you're
answer
like,
that.
no, I hate quiet sex.
No, I could answer that a lot better now that my mom's not here, Patty. She asked me that when my mom was around.
Your mom was just like,
It's kind of weird for a man to be like, yeah, I'm loud during sex, because what noises are we making? Like, you know, but of course, like,
but it's just so weird that like no one's saying anything. That's kind of like, ugh.
right.
It's
So
awkward.
I think the girl should set the tone as far as
Oh.
moaning goes.
What about speaking and saying nasty
Speaking-
things or weird things?
You know what? I think most guys play it safe by letting the girl lead with that. And if we see where the girl is at, then we start throwing the shit in. And there's actually been women that are mature enough to be like, talk dirty to me.
Have you had bad moments?
I've had moments where they kind of say a lot of dialogue or long dialogue.
Really?
Yeah, like
Oh.
like fuck me harder and do it like this and choke me and do this at the same time and then tell me I'm a bad girl and telling me I'm getting a bad grade, teacher. I'm like, yo,
What do you say?
easy, turbo tits. What the fuck? So it's long. I'm like, you could have just.
That's too long. That's
I'm
like
a
a movie
comedian. You gotta
script.
trim the fat. That was a lot of dialogue. If this was a porno movie, it would not go. You could just go, just fuck me, do it harder, and that's it. That's better. As far as me making noises, like, yeah, I think for a man it's the breathing harder, right? It's you know, for a man it's the breathing harder, and for women, like, if they're not moaning, we're gonna automatically think that you're
You
not feeling it.
suck.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll be vulnerable. It's happened to me. It was weird. I felt my
Has
self-esteem
there
was
ever
like,
been somebody that say you were bad?
no. For the most
You
part,
don't know.
for the most part,
You're
no.
like, no.
For the most
I'm
part,
a 10.
I get, you know, texts. You know, again, I get follow-ups for the most
Oh,
part.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm grateful to say
You're
that.
safe.
For the most part, not, you know, all of them, but I get, you know.
So how does a man gain experience to be the best in bed?
You know, definitely watching a lot of porn. I think I think just being in the moment and being passionate is what it's about.
No, because I had men ask, was I the best you ever had or thing like that.
Oh,
So it's like,
shit.
how do you answer that?
That
Like,
goes to
you
show
know?
you that goes to show you that men just like to get their ego stroked besides their
Right,
penis.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, how do men like know? Like, I mean, obviously, because we text and we say it was good, but men have to get their experience somehow with, especially if you're hooking up with different type of females, right? You gotta like how you're gonna like do your scenario, you know?
right.
So yeah, how do you get your experience from sleeping with different bodies?
I mean, in a sense. I mean, but that sounds bad, right?
Sounds-
I think as you get older, you should just naturally know what women should like and what comes natural and be passionate. I think I'm all about passion.
Mm,
Being passionate, you know. A lot of men don't kiss during sex. That-
true.
That honestly, like that,
Yeah, that's true.
which is if it's just a screw, you probably won't kiss. But like
It's
me-
kind of like you're getting a service.
Yeah, no, like me, like
you're getting
yeah,
a
you
service.
gotta remember to kiss the woman during sex. I like to compliment a woman during sex. You're beautiful, blah blah blah. I like that.
You're
like
the sweet
I'm
talk,
su-
kiss
yeah.
sweat.
Oh, no, of course. You also gotta after the sweet stuff, you gotta choke and slap a little. You know, call her
to
the
see if
B
it's a
word.
real ass.
Call her the
or-
B word. You know,
Yeah.
beautiful. Because bitches love being called beautiful.
Right.
I think it's passion, honestly.
The
Passion,
passion. Guys,
yeah.
you guys hear that? The passion.
Passion.
Girls. If you get with Jay
Fellas-
Valentino, you're gonna
fellas.
get passion.
Fellas, like no, because it's like, and maybe more to my younger guys. You know, like it's not all about just like you know that's younger guys.
True.
An older man, a grown
a
man,
grown,
is
mature man.
passion. You
it's
know,
gonna take his time.
Take your time.
And what about when
kiss.
you gotta do like a quickie thing?
Oh, then then you go into the Taco Bell
What?
restroom and you handle, you know?
There you go. Is that what you do?
No. I don't eat there at all. Then it is what it is. Then if she's
Have
running
you had-
if she's running late to
Have
work,
you had sex in any of our shows?
no.
You had to think. He
No.
paused. I want to know.
I had to think about it. No.
No? You never
no.
hooked up in the restroom in none of our shows?
No, have you?
No?
No.
No.
She was offensive. She's
Answer
like,
right
no.
now.
Why did you ask me? Huh? Who told you?
What about a festival?
Nowhere like
No
that.
concerts like that? Or like,
Maybe in the parking lot.
oh, there, you see, there you done. You
In the
have.
parking lot. And there's somebody that I
Parking
actually liked that I was already dating though. None of that like
Oh.
spontaneous shit. No. Somebody that I actually
Okay,
dated
in the
already.
parking lot, girls. Okay.
Yeah. I have a full size truck. Why not?
Was the truck?
It was the truck. Of course, it was moving a little bit.
Or were you trying to make it like, don't make a scene?
Well, my windows are tinted, and
It's a
why am I
perk.
explaining this to you?
This is funny.
Yeah, it's like she was my girl.
Okay, so at the concerts at the parking lot, and now the
It
people
was
are gonna watch
it
out
was a
for that.
nightclub.
Oh, not a concert.
It was
Okay.
but it was right before my show.
Okay.
Yeah, and it felt, it always feels like kind of cute, like
So
sneaky.
those are the fun places you had sex.
Yeah, like-
at a parking lot. Where
Yeah.
else?
I've done this before where you go hiking, and it's like later at night, like at 6.
What?
The
Behind a
sun's coming down?
bush?
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I need to try that.
And then we dress up as Tarzan. She dresses up as Jane.
Stop.
And afterwards, we start climbing trees
You shut
and
up.
playing with monkeys.
So-
She plays with my monkey.
No, seriously.
No, I've done that once in Big Bear.
Okay, so like hiking.
Yeah, but it was like, it was a summer.
So that's like the most like exciting, like the parking lot, hiking.
Yeah. How about you? A porta potty?
Ew, no, thank you.
No.
I think at a balcony outside.
That's hot. Me too. I've had that, but it wasn't my house where I had a
No,
balcony at my
I was
house.
like some Airbnb balcony.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's
So I
hot.
think that was cool.
That's really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course like you at a parking lot.
And I think like if a
maybe
girl
when I
isn't
was younger.
if the man or girl isn't down for things
At
like
the
that,
mountain or somewhere.
if the person's not adventurous, is it a turn off to you? I think it's kind of a turn off to me if the person's not adventurous. I like an adventurous woman.
Yeah, no, I like that because it's kind of like you're not stuck into the same thing. Like, no, we
Yeah.
gotta stick to the bedroom. Like,
No, like we're not
Oh.
going to be in Miami again. Like this might not happen again. We're in a balcony
Yeah.
in Miami, and
it's like do it there
yeah,
right
let's
now.
let's fucking have some fun. It's
Yeah,
but what if we get caught? That's the beauty of it.
you get a ticket for
Decent exposure.
yeah, or disturbing the peace.
Right. That's if you're holding it down.
That was all my questions. Thank you.
We might delete some of that, but Patty, thank you so much for stopping by
You're
again. We appreciate
welcome.
you. Where can people find you?
People can find me. My Instagram is Patty Torres PR.
There it is. There you
There it
have it.
is.
It's your boy Jay Valentino, and that was another fun-filled episode of She's Not That Into You.